Welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life, and today I am back with a January setup for my Hobonichi techo cousin. So let's get this opened. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to take the planner out or not, but if I do, we'll decide that after. Hopefully I'll be able to plan with it in. We've already done our January setup. So what I'm thinking is to set up this first week, because I'm not quite sure yet, to set up this first week here, because the new year falls on a Wednesday, but then my birthday's on the Friday. So I just want to add a little bit of decoration here, but mainly what I want to set up is this double page spread here where it says turning to a new year, and then maybe set up some of the daily sections. So I've got this kit from Harriet Designs, and technically we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So if I wanted to, I could do a full setup of this for the week section. I don't need to do the months because the months is done, but if I wanted to, I could do that and then use the date dots. Or if I wanted to, I could then set up from the 30th, the 1st, the 2nd in this. So we'll see. I think I'm going to definitely set up the week section in this beautiful colour, because it gives me an opportunity to use something different in the daily section. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm not quite sure how I actually want it to be. So yeah, so I think we'll just pop this one to the side and we'll go back. I'm trying to think. Should I start with this section first and keep what I want for this and then use what's left over? That might be a better idea. So I hope that's quite visible. We've got our little washi card here, and we've got our tweezers. So I think what I'm going to do is I may talk over some of it, but then I might actually just add some music over and let you enjoy. This is the new washi. As you can see, it's quite, how can I explain this, almost like, it feels like tissue paper, but then it could be wrong. But be careful with this, because with this type of washi paper, it's quite thin, and because obviously we've already got a thin paper with the Hobonichi, we should be very careful in how we do this. Yeah, I think I may have to just rotate the notebook as we go along, but I'm sure that's okay. So how have you all been? Did you enjoy your time off? Whether you celebrated Christmas or you don't celebrate, because I think it's worldwide where a majority of people get some sort of time off. That's super pretty. And like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to put here, but I think I want to be able to add like a Pinterest type of board situation. I'm going to have a look at what I would like my goals to be, and then in between, as in like between these beautiful pictures, I'm just going to add snapshots of the things that I like. I haven't done that yet, but I'll come back and do that with you another time, or maybe I'll just share it on one of my other social media accounts. So of course we've got a 2025 here, and then we've got these 4 pages. So I'm not sure which one I like best. I mean, I know this is like Christmas related, but at the same time it's just wintry. I'm not really bothered about it. We've got some washi here, which I'm not going to use for this section anyway. I think I would love to be able to, but we've got these 2. I like the idea of having this Polaroid picture like I said, it almost feels like tissue paper. It's the oddest texture. Feels like paper, but feels like washi, but feels like tissue paper all at the same time. I think I mentioned this in the other video too. I like the 2025. I'm just going to remove this so I remember that I may need to put something there. The 2025 banner. So I think I need to decide if I want to add any other washi first. Could I add that? No, that's too short anyway. I love this scene here, but I'm hoping that I can fit that in the other section, but if I can't, that's also okay too. And then we can add this one down here just to kind of connect this bottom part. Yes, I hope you all had a wonderful time off. This year was just me and my husband again, and because I was resting and recuperating from my procedure, he basically made the dinner himself. I don't celebrate Christmas, but as a person who is mixed race and comes from a family that eats a variation in food generally, we always have actually eaten on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, just have a traditional dinner. So we either have, you know, some form of meat, and then we have like roasted potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, all of that stuff. And he actually did it all by himself. He did such a wonderful job. And he only had to ask me a couple of times, like, oh, how do you do this? Or, you know, I think I've forgotten how to make this, could you help me? And that was it. And I think that I was quite surprised, because the day I was doing it, I actually sat editing all day long pretty much. I'm just trying to think. I've also got this strip of washi here, but I think I'm going to use that for something else. I don't think I need any more washi. I think now what I would like to do is decide on the 2025. I think I'm going to use this one here. Yeah, so he made everything, even down to the onion gravy, Yorkshire pudding, and it was absolutely delicious. He outdid himself. I'm so surprised that he actually like picked up on everything, because usually with my disabilities he's the one that helps, so he does a lot of the chopping. I'm pretty much either just the pretend stirrer slash this is how much spice you put in, or this is what you need, or you know, I stand and watch over whilst he's in the kitchen. But this year he did it all himself, and it was delicious. We actually as a family all really enjoy eating like the second or third day. So I know some people just like to make sandwiches, but what we do is, I don't know if this is a tradition everywhere, but basically we get all of the veggies, the Yorkshire puddings. We don't actually have the traditional puffed up Yorkshire puddings, they're quite flat. It's like a flat pancake but savoury, and we chop everything up into teeny tiny pieces and mix the entire thing together. So the stuff in the meat I always put separately. Sometimes if it's chicken, I know my mum usually adds it in, but this year we had lamb chops, so I just left it to the side. So usually meat goes separately, but everything else gets mixed up, chopped and mixed up into a big large container bowl. And then let's say the next day on Boxing Day, it's time for dinner, we just take out the portion that we want, get it in a pan like a skillet, and we then take a knob of butter and fry it off, so you get some crispy bits and like the flavour combined. Because sometimes with veg, and especially like potatoes or veggies the next day, they can go like a little bit limp. So when you then re-cook them in this way, it adds a crispiness back to it. And as an entire family, we could eat it for, you know, weeks on end. And usually we try and do it again for the new year, so then we can have the repeat process. And sometimes if I make quite a lot, we always have leftovers, and just chop it up, add it to a freeze bag and leave it. And then about a month and a half later, usually around Easter time when we're craving it again, we then just take it out, let it defrost, and do the same thing. And it's delicious with gravy. My mum loves it with brown sauce and a slice of bread. Absolutely delicious. You should definitely try it if you're looking for a way to use your leftovers, in terms of just like even on a Sunday. And it's great to take to work too. I used to love taking it to work when I was at work back in the day. So yeah, he really outdid himself when it came to that. I think what I want to do is I would like to take the 2025 banner here, and then these balloons. I can't take that. And we pretty much just then actually just enjoyed ourselves, and because I want to leave some space, sorry I'm going all over the place, I want to leave some space to be able to put in some of these pictures. So what I might do is I might just leave this as this is after I've put in the 2025 banner. So I add the banner here. I hope you can see that. Yes, you can. Yeah, so all we did was read, just watch some movies. I did some filming and some journaling, which was lovely. I've not done some actual bullet journaling in such a long time, but I mean like where it's almost to the point of junk journaling. I obviously can't junk journal because of I can't collect rubbish. I've barely got to eat in restaurants and things like that because of my autoimmune conditions and being around germs. Oh, should I add the 2025 or just elongate it? Because I want some space to add some pictures. I think I'm going to add it underneath. And remember, I'm not sure if these are going to lift up or not, but we'll find out in a moment if I like it or not. So I don't junk journal in the traditional way. So what I do is I have Patreon mail. So Patreon that people have got. So for example, Savannah Scribbles. I was part of a Patreon, but then I had to stop because I wasn't doing journaling anymore, and towards the end of the middle end of the year I was just super unwell, and I thought no, I'm not going to do it. My kind of planning went off hill, so I decided to pause my subscription for a while, but I'll be restarting that again in January. You can always start patrons on the 1st. It's beneficial too, because then you get a full month. If you start early, what that means is then you're going to probably have to pay for 1 to 2 days, and that's it. Oh, I like that a lot. I like how that looks a lot. So that's all we did. So with the junk journaling part, I recorded it, filmed it for TikTok just on my phone, which was lovely. I really had a lot of fun. I sat there every evening since the holidays have started. I've sat down in the evening and just done some journaling, because it means I can have that time to myself and be able to relax and decompress. And I've been listening to audiobooks. My goodness me, the audiobooks I have absolutely loved. And when I mean loved, I really, really, really have enjoyed them. It's been so much fun just being able to, what's the word? Like listen and immerse myself. I'm just wondering if that clock, thinking about adding this washi tape just down here to finish this section off, and then adding this clock here, and then underneath the clock adding that beautiful dress. I think that's what I'd like to do. Let me just measure. Oh, I think that's just going to fit, isn't it? Yeah. And then what that'll leave me with adding the Polaroid kind of slash pictures in the middle. Okay. I absolutely love this little kitty, because I've got a kitty too. But I think I'm not sure where I would put it now. I might have to use it on one of the other pages. I forgot about the little kitty. unless I just add it there. I think I'll just add it there because I don't want to not use it. I'm so sorry about that, my battery died. I think I was just saying there's some little stars on this. I'm not sure if I want to add any foiling, so I'm just going to leave it as that. I think that's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I love it. So now what I'll just be left with is adding in the little pictures from Pinterest. I'm going to try to do them as like a Polaroid, or maybe even something like this with like 3 pictures, and just think about what I want 2025 to look like in terms of vision, in terms of all aspects of my life, even though this is a catch-all planner / memory planner. So yeah, so I'm not sure what I was going to say now. So now I think what we will do is we will go back to week 1 and then fill out week 1. This is where we are at now. Now I wasn't sure if I wanted to cover these items in, but because currently I'm using a clear sticker paper, I'm just going to have a look in my washi tape. I put this in, so this was from Josephine Bow Designs, last year's Advent, and it's been beautiful. I've not even taken the, I've wrapped the bow up here, and since that point I've not looked back. So I'm just going to have a look to see if I've got any particular washi that would go well with this. I don't think I have, but I thought maybe I'll just have a quick look. Because it's quite dark, almost like dark black, isn't it? We've got some gold elements, green elements. But that's too green. And then we've got these washies here, which I think don't match or could match. Is that the green one? No, this is the green one. And then we've got the checkered, which I think is too green. Yeah, that's the only thing that I've got that is green. So I'm not quite sure if I wanted to white everything out or just leave it plain, because I've got this washi which I could cut up to almost cover, but then it would mean I'm not sure how it's going to look here. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to cover this section here first, so then that will give me a better idea of what I have got to work with. So let's have a look, the width of these. Ooh, we've just got a tiny teeny bit of hang. Wonder if you can just see that. I think I'm just going to go for it and stick it down, and then we'll take it from there.
Can I dance for you? Would that be cool?
Now, I don't usually wake up at 5 or go to bed at 4, but I've seen, I think, is it Coffee Monsters Co., where she'd just add some washi or decoration at the bottom. So I was thinking for this first week, I've got a strip here that I could use, but then it's not long enough to go the entire way across. So that finishes there, and then that finishes there. So what I thought we could do is use one washi strip here and one washi strip there, and then whatever's left over I could use some of these floral items or I could just use a couple of the stamps and add it to the bottom. I think that's what I like to do with that.
Would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Yeah.
So then we have, so I was either thinking we could put down some flowers, or we have this kind of, we could do like a crisscross sign of some decoration. So let's see what we've got available to us. That's not the question. So is that and that. I think I'll leave this and we'll use the larger flowers. So what I like to do with these large flowers is just get some scissors, any scissors, and I try to take one of the larger ones that I think is going to fit, which I think this might fit, and we're going to peel off the sticker. If you're not sure how something fits, just turn the sticker upside down and it will give you your answer usually. Oh no, nearly ripped it. So we've got two parts here. I'm going to add one part there. Not sure where that bit ripped off from, to be honest. I think I've actually put this too high, so I'm going to see if I can lift this up. Usually with Wright design stickers, they lift right up, and I'm not joking you, I missed that so much because I was planning the other day with some other stickers. The Harriet Designs little balloon papery stickers lift up, and I don't know which sticker it was an old sticker, and my goodness me, I nearly ruined the entire page because I completely forgot that not every shop has like removable stickers or stickers that lift up. Now this is the Hobonichi paper, and you know when you put a sticker down you're not getting anything up, and you saw how easy that was. So we're just going to try to match that again. Okay, right, I like how that looks. And then we're just going to take a couple of the other pictures, sorry, the other flowers, and just add that in between to just fill up the gaps as such. So now we've got these weak type of header things that we've got going on. So I was just going to have a look to see if I put the washi, even though it's gold as well, let's see if this washi would fit next to it. Ooh, I'm not so mad about it. I'm not that mad about it at all. I think I'm going to use it and then regret later, eh? Because when else am I going to be able to use this washi? I've been putting it off because it's like a greeny colour. Just start higher up. No, that's magic. I do tend to talk to myself too sometimes. When I first started YouTube, I found it so odd talking, and then now I feel like I'm so used to it. I even laugh at myself because sometimes I feel like my sarcasm comes through, but when I go to edit I usually cut the sarcastic parts out, or like the funny parts out, because I don't know if somebody would be offended by my jokes. That's lovely, isn't it? I think what I might do just to incorporate some of the washi is, I think I'm just going to take, let's lift it up so you can see, just some of this lovely green washi and go either side and just add a teeny tiny bit so it incorporates in. Okie dokie. And then we have these weekday headers. So let's count. We've got 1 week, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you put this into January or would you put it into February? I would think it'd go into February only because there's more days that are in January. That's how I do it. If there's 3 days left of the month, I just put it into February. If there's 5, then I leave it in January. So that's 5 weeks. Okay, doke. So then we will be doing this section here. So I'm going to turn, twist, and hopefully, let's turn you up a little. Okay, I'm going to turn you up and then zoom in. So hopefully you'll see what I can see. Right, let's not make a mess of this and figure out what 30th, I think 30th is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But let's double check just in case. Yes, Monday, and then we've got the 1st is a Wednesday. So we will start with Monday. Hopefully you'll be able to see it from under here because the writing is super tiny. I wonder if even you could see that. I'm not sure if I want it at one angle in the middle and then have, I'm going to put a little blank date dot because we don't have an extra 30 and a 31. And the reason why I like to turn it to the side is just so I can line it up a little bit. And then we will use this brownie colour. So this is our first week done. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not going to add anything else to these sections or these here, only because I'm not sure how I'm going to plan come the new year. Now, I did recently do a swatch of some Ferris wheel press inks, and by the time this comes out I probably would have done the swatch, so I'm not sure if I want to use the fountain ink pens to just track my days. How fun would it be? I even got a glass pen too. So we do have some, like, obviously little boxes and things like that, and then we've got, it says birthday, important to do, watching, priorities, reading, favorites, highlight, goals, and next month. Of course it's birthday here, so what I might do is the little balloon that I've got that I saved, we also saved this too, didn't we? Let's just take all these ones out. So we have these little stickers left. So what was I going to do? I was going to use the balloons, but I think what I might do is I might use the balloons for the birthday here, and then where it's the 1st, I think I'm going to use the Happy New Year. Let's try that, because I don't think I'm going to be up at 6 o'clock either on New Year's Day or on my birthday. So let's see if these will fit. That's super cute, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so I'm going to put the balloons here, but I wanted something to add. What was it now? Oh yeah, the script. Okay, and then we've got this little washi here, which we can use. And we will pull in that happy birthday. It doesn't actually say happy birthday, it just says birthdays. Okay, so I'm going to leave that and I'll add a script or something in later. I think that is everything. I'm just wondering if I would like to add anything else for this week. Isn't that super pretty? I really, really, really love how that turned out. And then I will probably continue on now off camera just to do the rest, because I'm going to take a little break. But yeah, so you get kind of the gist of how I'm going to set this up. I want to be able to, I'm just going to put this in. So we've got three little dots here. Now I wish I actually had like a Tombow marker or something along the lines of this colour, because wouldn't it look beautiful? But like I said, I've got a Ferris what's it called, Ferris wheel press. Is it Ferris press wheel? I'm not sure, either or. A fountain pen on its way with a darker ink too. I've got a very light green, but I don't think you'll be able to see where I'm writing in there. But I think that's going to pretty much tie the entire thing together. I'm really, really loving how this turned out. So we'll just do like a little mini flip through, and then I will come back at the end, or maybe I'll just add some clips in. Only reason being it's getting darker now. We're almost like towards, what time is it? 4:45 in the evening. I just think it's super pretty. So we've got that page, and then we've also got this one, which is our 2025 kind of year at the glance / goals. And I just think it's stunning. I'm so glad I picked up this kit. And doesn't it look nice with my planner tube? But yeah, if I don't add anything else, what I may do is I may just pop up some clips after my ending, and then you can have a look at what I've done for the remainder days, or I might just add a few snippets of footage here and there, and then I will just end the video. But that'll be all the talking from me for now. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do, to receive notifications of upcoming videos. And like I've mentioned, I will be posting 3 to 4 times per week, and of course we'll have more layouts. I will be doing some days where I pretty much share what I'll be doing. And like I said, I'm not sure if I want the days to be matching or not matching, or will the weeks be a different color and then the days just be how I feel in particular. It might just be like a Tombow marker or some, you know, a couple of stickers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to commit to having an entire page worth of stickers. I just think that might be a bit excessive. So this might be what I get done in the day, like memory planning type, so time blocking what I want to do, and then that will be pretty much any list that I'm going to write, anything that I need doing. I mean, I do want to set up each of the months as like January and then have decorations around, so I'll see what I've got left over from this kit. If not, I can always do another one. So yeah, well, I will leave you with the outro. If you're not following me on my social media accounts, please go ahead and follow me at Mycreativechroniclife. I will be sharing some of these snippets over on TikTok, so if you're not following me, please do, because I like to share a little bit more there too, because I know some people don't go on YouTube and vice versa, and I want to be able to be creative across all platforms and be able to inspire you all. So thank you so much for watching, and that's all we've got time for. Until next time, bye bye. I mean, this is a bye, but you may actually see clips, so you'll probably see bye from the talking for now, and then if there is any clips at the end, that's what you'll see.